Yes, we have more energy for that segment.
It's a few days old, though. This is the Destiny news, right?
Yeah, the Bungie firing story is Bungie has fired half their staff because, they're making Marathon. Here's the thing is Marathon, you don't need 900 employees. You can make that game with 20 people minimum, like maximum. Like you don't even need 20, 10 people. So they
would be better off not making the game because it was like lighting money on fire.
Yeah.
Every single dollar
billion?
they spent was a dollar that they weren't really getting back, was it?
Yes. So they fired half these people, right?
Yeah. I mean, the natural consequence of making a game that's just a disastrous fucking bomb is that people are going to get fucking fired.
Yeah.
And they should get fired because not only was the game a fucking disaster commercially, but it was a wretched stink bomb of a fucking game. And no one liked it. Not even fucking Joe.
I played it on the free week. I played it for 2 hours, I think. It may have been the most vile piece of boring shit ever. It's so just typical first person mid. That's what it is. And near Arc Raiders as well, by the way. Stop.
Oh, how did you fuck this up so bad, Sony?
Now, Joe.
Did Joe like it? What did he give it? I thought he gave it something like a 7 out of 10, didn't he?
We'll hear over here. Don't worry. He loves it. He loves the game.
Guys, breaking news. It has just been revealed that Bungie has been hit officially. Widespread layoffs. Destiny 2 ends. Marathon continues, and they are laying off half of their workforce.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Hey, you're saying, what is this seating formation they do? It is just so cocked for OJ and Alex, where Joe is like this main character, and like he's like they're like his little henchmen off to the fucking side, like
in the shadows.
They're literally living in his shadow, the shadow of Captain Joe.
Captain Joe.
It says here, article from Paul Tassi. It
looks like when the Power Rangers like combined their fucking thing.
Went up on Forbes, that they are laying off between 40 to 55% of the studio.
Based, Joe. Why are you mad about this? Good. If you make shit, you deserve to suffer. Duh.
A legendary studio like Bungie.
It's not.
But
Bungie
they're
anymore.
not that same studio anymore, man. All of those people are fucking gone. And the people who are left from the glory days, they don't give a fuck anymore. No.
And they're making indie games and making money that way. They don't care. Or they're retired.
How did you fuck this up, Sony? How?
It's pretty simple.
Why?
Because everything had to be everything had to be live service fucking garbage with massive budgets that they could never possibly make back, that also have huge ongoing costs, that they're just bleeding money.
Yeah. They spent $3.2 billion on the game and the or even more on the studio, right? And they have 7,000 players right now. Okay, that's fucking insane, dude.
You've seen that Destiny.
We get more viewers when our show starts than Destiny has playing
Alex
the game.
looks fucking felted, man.
Well, he knows this is bullshit. He knows that they deserve to be fired.
2 is way more popular than fucking Marathon.
He's got the Marathon mask that he just pulled out.
And honestly, it's not even Marathon's.
It's the Superwoman book. It's the mask.
He always has, these sad props. Yeah,
he's Carrot Top. He's the Carrot Top of game reviewers.
No, they do look like they're being held hostage, don't they?
Look at other shows like
Marathon should never have been put
in the forefront,
right, as the thing to hold Bungie up. You should have been working on more.
Hold on, pause. But when you're putting billions of dollars of resources behind something, you have to put it at the forefront. What do you mean? I mean, listen, like what do you mean, brother? I don't know, like what?
It makes no sense.
Destiny 2, Destiny 3.
Destiny 2, it only had a resurgence from the free fucking week it had last week, and people were just like boycotting fucking Marathon.
Yeah, but they're shutting it down. Like, I don't know.
Why would you spend $3.6 billion and then rely on live service alone in an extraction shooter that is
But that's what they've been doing with Destiny 2 for 10 years, Joe, you idiot.
Yeah. I honestly didn't pay attention. Did people like Destiny 2? Because I remember when the first
Destiny 2 years. I played for 2 years. I liked it.
When the first Destiny came out, wasn't it one of the biggest disappointments in the history of gaming?
2 was
I remember
fun
it being such a mediocre fucking garbage game, man. And just being so disappointed, like in the story and the campaign of it. It was and then the multiplayer was like, I don't know, but I never even made it to the point where they started to do raids and stuff like that, because I just moved on.
I did some raids. D2 was fun. It was a good like mind off, like shut your brain off, put on a podcast and just like play, right? I won't say it was like the greatest thing ever, but it was pretty fun.
So Destiny 2, they're saying it was a really big deal. Okay.
Yeah. It was.
And now
But by the way, Ash, it's like Fortnite was a big deal. Why is Fortnite losing all its player base? Because it's 10 years old and we want new shit. I'm tired of like holding like these games up for 10, 15 years and being shocked. Why are the players dropping? Because it's a whole new generation of players now.
Hundreds of talented people and really good game developers.
Okay, talented people. I can pull up 10 Twitter accounts that have tranny flags in the title, she, her, they, whatever, and they're like, I was a concept artist.
What?
They fired all the concept artists.
Were they all talented?
No,
I really doubt it.
No.
And by the way,
AI
if they're so talented and their skills are in such demand, I'm sure they'll land on their feet somewhere. You know? Like, if Bungie and Sony are so bad to work for and so tyrannical and evil anyway, aren't you glad they're out of there? Right?
Yeah, right?
Are losing.
But by the way, Ash, they were concept artists, most of them. Concept artists.
Fuck them.
For a game that already has the art and concept done. Do you need concept artists for a game that's done?
Losing their fucking jobs. Because the fucking suits and the higher ups are greedy and incompetent fuck.
Yeah, the higher ups.
So, you know, I'm sorry to tell you this, Joe, but the higher ups also have bosses that they answer to, right? Investors. And even the highest level executives, answer to the shareholders, right? So if they're not delivering because of the people below them fucking up, they have to fire those people. They have to make changes. It's not as simple as, the greedy suits and executives and corporations, they wanted these people's families to starve to make a profit. Blah, blah, blah. Like, Joe believes that this is like some sort of a fucking cartoon with like clear-cut good guys and bad guys and this and that. Like, this is business, Joe. Stop being a fucking child when it comes to this stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, Bungie used to have over 1,600 employees. There was layoffs down to about 1,300. Then
1,600 employees to 1,300.
And this will take them
to 800, now to 400.
By the way, like this buzzword of like corporation, right? Like, how does he think that businesses should be organized exactly? Like, how does he think that the economy should be run? Like, we can't have corporate entity. They're evil simply because they're corporate entities and the structure of corporations, or because every single company, the goal of those companies is to make profit, Joe.
Yeah.
And if they're not making profits and they're taking massive losses, but they are making money. They're just not making as much money. Whoa. Like,
you've seen a marathon, right? At least like video of it for a second, or no? Have you seen any trailer or gameplay?
I saw very little. What I did see looked like shit.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, you're in a map and you look for items and shoot. They had 1,600 developers for that game. 1,600 developers for a game 5 buddies are able to make on their fucking Unreal fucking engines by themselves. What the fuck are they doing?
Down to 400.
I am so tired of
1,600. It better be have 1,000 maps being released a week.
The higher ups making such bad decisions, and then it's the people who make our games and the people who are creative that get fucked up. They get golden parachutes while you lose your job.
Well, you lose your job. No, I didn't lose my job. The audience at home didn't lose their jobs. Those people lost their jobs. Most of them sucked ass at their fucking jobs. And that's why they're getting fucking fired.
Like I gotta fucking...
The golden parachute. Oh my God. Oh. How do you think these executives got to these positions? Like, not every single executive is a Nepo hire. Like, it's just insane, man. Like, it's just this very childish way of viewing the world where it's everybody who has more money than Joe is evil, right? But the level of wealth that Joe has, and let's be real, Joe is probably a millionaire, is apparently totally okay, you know? And nobody can criticize how Joe treats OJ or Alex or whatever, but he's able to talk all the shit that he wants about how these corporations are structured.
Ash, this is your 1,600 employee game here. What do you think? Do you think 1,600 people made like how, seriously? Nothing is the walls are plain textures. Everything is like most basic textures. The basic fucking.
And I gotta say, right? I'll say this: why don't all these people who are fired? Why don't they form their own company, right?
And make their million.
Oh, but they're not gonna pool their capital together to make a game and take that risk, right? Because they want an easy fucking paycheck. You know, they live in a society where they could do that. And plenty of studios have come out of existence from getting fucked over by other studios, right? Mm-hmm. And they come together as a team and they work and they make something good. So if these people are so talented, why don't they fucking do that and show us what they're capable of? And then guess what? They'll be the bosses and they'll make all the fucking profits.
Exactly.
Oh,
and by the way, we live in a day and age where this new MCP on Unreal, the Claude Connection, that's what it's called, is able to do all the grunt, boring work that hundreds and thousands of Indians used to do, like that.
Well,
you have the power now. You have the power.
Listen, most people are not going to feel bad for people working in tech that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to sit at a computer, okay? When a lot of people are struggling to just survive in today's economy. Like, it's just so privileged that we're going to cry tears for concept artists on a video game. Is what they're doing necessary for the existence of society? Not really, you know? But we've got people out there that, you know, are garbage men that are struggling to make ends meet. People working on fucking oil, people doing necessary work are underpaid and over fucking worked. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers in the trades are doing massive fucking overtime all the time. Okay? A lot of them are working in buildings with no fucking air conditioning and warehouses and shit for tough, low fucking wages. They don't cry about fucking crunch because nobody gives a fuck about them getting crunched by their boss that's fucking micromanaging them. People in Amazon warehouses working 12-hour shifts, every footstep being fucking tracked. Yeah. And we're going to cry fucking tears for the concept artists at Bungie. Like, this is your working class champion. This is your socialist hero. Get fucked, Joe. Like, you are so disconnected from the common working man struggle. You haven't worked a real job in almost 20 years. Why should we be sympathetic to your millionaire plight and your millionaire developer buddies? Seriously, fuck off. Well, it's the billionaires and it's the guys who are worth 20 million and 50 million and 100 million. Just conveniently, whatever level of wealth is above me. Those are the real problem. Spare me.
Oh,
spare me.
Hey, Ash, while you were ranting there, look what I did. the job of the people that were fired in 5 seconds. Look at this, Ash. Concept art. There you go, guys. Concept art of new characters of this. You could keep editing it down here and edit and edit and edit. You don't need to.
Did anyone see? I'm on this point. Did anyone see what Seth Rogen said the other day?
No.
He said rich people used to make. They used to do philanthropy. They used to build libraries and bridges and museums. They used to put their money towards the common good. He's worth $80 million. Where's the Seth Rogen library? Where's the Seth Rogen hospital? He means people richer than him, but he's a centimillionaire. There's people sitting at that table with him. They're worth hundreds of millions of dollars combined. But it's Elon Musk's responsibility only to do this stuff for the public good? Get fucked. That's how it always is. Always somebody else. It's always somebody else's responsibility. It's never their responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Always other people's money.
Yep.
Tell me, oh, we don't need to look at this. We don't need to regulate. We don't need to have people, have job security. None of that. Just let corporations do.
Job security. If your corporation isn't selling the product, there's no job security for anyone.
So hold on. So we need corporations to, we need the government to step in to regulate corporations that they can't lay people off when a project fails? What? How do you expect that to work, man? Like, what are we talking about, Joe? It doesn't make sense, man.
No. And the game was already released. They're not making anything new, are they?
I mean, what's the new game? Are they not allowed to form a union and collectively bargain? Are they not already unionized? Like, what more do you fucking want? They just decided they didn't need their collective labor and they can all get fucked.
Corporations do.
Yeah, you hire them, Joe. Hire them.
Which is just make money at the cost of everything else.
Yes. Corporations
they
have
aren't
to make
unionized.
money.
Well, then why didn't they unionize then?
But
I don't know.
Do what corporations do, which is just make money.
If there's no money being made, how do they pay people?
Are you gonna do it for free, Joe? You gonna do your show for free, buddy? How are you gonna pay the fucking bills? Oh, but they're already making record profits. Whoa.
No, they're not. They're actually not. They've lost Sony so much money that Sony is fucking seething.
At the cost of everything else. Even when they had record profits. Now, this has a $700 million impairment loss.
Okay, so they aren't making record profits.
They've lost almost $1 billion. Not including the actual...
Right.
Them paying, what was it, $3.2 billion to acquire them, right?
But even when they're making record profits, they lay people off.
Okay.
When?
But
when?
But I don't know, man.
10 years ago. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I just don't believe him, man.
They've made no profit, dude. It's done.
They lay people off when they make losses. They lay people off when they have profits.
Guess what, Joe? When they make the game and they release it, they don't need to keep everyone on staff.
But this is the thing. If your job is not essential to making profit, then why should you be there? You're redundant. You're useless.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you are not needed in order for them to make profit, then they should downsize to be a more efficient company. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's like we want to live in this fantasy world, man.
If you're a concept artist and the game is released, the concept art is already used. They're done. That's it. You did your job. Now fuck off.
And then this is the thing. Joe demonizes the shareholders and investors, right? But who does he think that those people are? It's the everyday people at home that have a 401k. It's people's retirement plans. It's people's investments, like people's dividends that they plan to live off of. Yeah, like there's also rich people there too making money on investments, but not every single shareholder is some evil piece of shit. The reason why people are investing in companies is because they want to get ahead. Like, this is not insane stuff. Like,
yeah, I'm asking, I'm searching this. How much did Sony? $765 million loss from Sony. in the last 4 months from Marathon.
But in his mind, it's all just some evil fat cat capitalist that's cackling on like a Scrooge McDuck pile of money. But when the stock fucking dives 10%, it's not just Scrooge McDuck fat cat capitalist that lost 10%. It's Mr. Jones down the road who had an investment in the Sony Corporation, just lost 10% of his fucking retirement. And he's like, why the fuck is my retirement now at risk? Because of a bunch of fucking bozo concept art developers? But he'll never fucking accept that.
That's what a corporation is meant to do. Make money. They don't give a fuck about.
Joe, yes, corporations are trying to make money. It's not
are we trying to pretend that he really gives a fuck about us? So, you know, when you out there lose your job, is Joe going to come and pay your bills? Does Joe really care about you, or he's going to step up and provide for your kids and provide for your rent? No, he doesn't fucking care about you. Shut the fuck up, Joe.
But what are
That's everyone. Nobody cares about you. This is the real world.
But Ash,
why would we expect a business to care about fucking everybody?
They need to make money, though. There is no corporation if there's no money. Get it, Joe?
People, but it just
it's not a church organization or a charity. It's a fucking corporation with employees to pay and profits and investors.
Blows me away.
I can't believe we're explaining this, by the way. This is like 101, business 101.
How they don't have a project. And past and present, we recognize Destiny 2 fell short of expectations. Bro, what? What? It was one of the
most... Well, the expectations were sky fucking high.
But it did do well. It did do well. The first 5 years it was out. But guess what happens after... How long has it been out? 12 years? 13 years?
Oh popular FPS
maybe
MMO.
Like 10.
How
maybe
long
10.
did you think Destiny
9 years. Sorry, 9 years.
2 was going to last? 15 years? Like, I don't understand this.
Well, yeah, they did Marathon too.
They're all so cringed out by Joe.
He's like, I don't know. But look,
why is he so emotionally invested in this?
I don't know. Well, look, they did fucking Destiny 2. It did well. As it tapered off, they did Marathon. It bombed. So they fired everybody.
I'm sorry, but this is like entertainment. Like, this is not... It was one thing when like American manufacturing was gutted to outsource jobs to the third world. It's another thing when some fucking champagne socialist tranny dev got laid off from their fucking adult daycare job. I just don't give a fuck.
This is fucking...
Joe, now you're blaming Destiny 2 fans? Fuck you! We recognize that Destiny 2 fell short. Following our final content update to Destiny 2, and with our future projects still in early incubation...
They got shit.
Ain't got shit, man. You fucking lying. We unfortunately could not continue operating.
Wait, if they don't have shit, then why would they have concept artists? For what? The game that's already been out for like a year now? Almost a year?
At our previous size.
I hate Joe, dude.
We know that this decision has a profound impact on the people affected, their families, friends,
I wonder.
and teammates. Then why the motherfucker, what's this guy's...
Does Angry Joe provide health care to Alex and other Joe?
No.
I don't know if he does or I don't know if he does or he doesn't, but like I would wager a guess that he probably fucking doesn't, you know? But he would just lose his shit if these guys didn't get like the ultimate platinum healthcare plan, right? Like,
yeah, I'm sure.
Name. I don't remember his name. Why does he get the golden parachute?
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, it's near criminal mismanagement. Now, Jason Schreier has confirmed that it's the majority of the Destiny team.
The reason why, right? The reason why, I mean, like we talk about like golden parachutes or whatever, right? But the reason why, when these guys come in, and they come into a lot of the time a company that's a fucking failure company, and there's a very high risk going into one of these companies to try and fix it, right? So you're putting your reputation on the line as a high-level executive, somebody who's like a high level decision maker, okay, you're putting your reputation on the line for these companies. And if it doesn't fucking work out, then you may not fucking work in that level of position ever again. So when you are agreeing to come on there, they get that compensation package for a reason, because their skills in the market demand it. They were able to negotiate it with that company based on the skill set that they bring to the position, man. Like this is, I don't know. I don't want to like have to go to war for these motherfuckers, but like there's a reason. There's a reason why things are the way they are. And the idea that like all CEOs are just sitting on their fucking ass, like counting cash, is not reality. Okay. These are incredibly high pressure jobs where you're making decisions that affect tens of thousands of people on a daily basis. Like,
but Ash, wouldn't it be okay to be upset at the corporation if they had 100 employees, they make $100 million, and then they fired? I'd go, what the fuck? Nintendo, for example, gave all their employees a 10% raise last year. You want to know why? Because Nintendo actually makes money. Joe, when the corporation makes money, they could keep employees and pay them. When they lose $765 million, people get fired. That's what happens. You fucking mong.
Listen, Ambush Bob, I get the argument against golden parachutes, but sometimes it gets to the point, right, where it's just so constant, like this, like, no, this is evil. This is evil. How can we allow this? How can we allow this? That nobody ever stops to think, okay, well, why is this the case? Why is this allowed, right? There is a reason why, you know, and it's not just like, oh my God.
And a lot of...
And then wait, by the way, we're going to see this in a few years when God of War Luffy, or whatever the fuck it's called, is released. They're going to have to fire like half the staff from Santa Monica Studios because they made it woke and they knew gamers wouldn't like it, but they still did it anyway. And then Joe's going to go, why are you firing half the people? What about God of War 2018? But they're going to lose money, Joe.
It's even the Marathon team, so I'm getting fucked too. I like Marathon.
You're part of the problem.
Well, you're a retard.
I know there's a lot of Destiny players about to be like, it's all your fault. It's all Destiny. Marathon's fault. It's not Marathon's fault.
It's not Marathon's fault. I want to say the N-word so bad.
It should have never been in this position.
No, it's...
Then why'd you buy the studio?
They bought it thinking that they would produce something good, and they failed. They failed as a team. Yeah. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it.
But, like, it's not... I don't know. Like, the world is cutthroat. It's not like, okay, well, you did all these things in the past. Well, what are you doing now? What are you going to be doing in the future? Right? Were they not compensated for the work they did in the past? Oh, yes, they were, right? They were compensated. They agreed to that compensation. They were compensated. Now they're no longer needed for future work. What is the problem here exactly? Oh, well, they owe you a loyalty. No, they don't.
No.
It's just the truth. They don't. And people have to realize too, you don't owe these companies either. Okay. Like, this is the reality. Like, people get fooled and buy into the bullshit that they owe a loyalty to a company. And they put in all this time there when they could just, you know, jump to a different company every couple years and get a fucking raise, you know? And it's just, you know, people are marks and they get fucking milked. It's tough.
And you know who was a big mark in this? Sony itself. Sony was like, oh, it's Bungie, the Halo guys, and Destiny. Let's buy them for $3 billion.
You know, I will say that part of the reason why, Joe, I think personally, and I might be wrong, but part of the reason why things are the way they are is because we're in such a secular society. So, you know, back in the day, everybody would go to church. Everybody was in a community together. They had to answer to the other members of the community and to the church as to what the fuck they were doing. But when you make society completely secular and you eliminate all traditional moral values and atomize everybody in the way that you guys have culturally, don't be surprised when everything's cutthroat. Everybody's only looking out for themselves, and everything ends up fucked up. Like,
a great point.
I don't know. Like, there is no social contract anymore. Like, it's fucking broken.
Bought the studio to close it down.
Yeah, they bought it thinking it would be good, and they failed.
I thought that they said, look, I love Bungie, and we want our own exclusive, so I'm going to buy Bungie. They're already working on Destiny, or we're going to do the fucking Destiny thing. We're going to have multiple games coming out with the Bungie label. Not just one and done. And then and then a small extraction shooter.
Hold on. With Rockstar, right? They make massive games. Like, they're one and done. This is the level, this is the scope and scale we're talking about with Bungie. They're making massive games. If those games succeed, they succeed on a massive scope and scale. If they fail, it's similar.
Guys,
they're not pumping out fucking 10 projects at a time.
But Marathon is not massive. That's my shock. My shock is 1,600 employees, some are on Destiny 2, but the most were on a Marathon, made one of the smallest scale games I've ever seen. Grand Theft Auto is a giant map with all these fucking, it's crazy, right? Marathon, you and your buddies on Unreal could make it in a weekend. I'm not even fucking kidding.
What were you doing? Why aren't you greenlighting new projects that can keep these...
Because they're retarded, and that's why they're failing.
Employees employed and working on new IPs. That's the whole thing. Is you want...
No, look, and if you think GTA is going to suck or it's going to be woke, that's fine, but you have to admit there's a lot of fucking detail that requires all these people. Marathon requires 7 guys and an asset pack, and it's done.
Exclusives. How do you think those get made?
For real. I'm not even kidding.
This is the insult to injury.
Peace out.
Marathon remains an important part of our portfolio. Why?
Because it makes dozens of dollars.
Why?
Okay.
There are 5,000 players. And
it's
on
motherfucking... It's not enough.
That's how
it's
many
not
viewers
enough,
we have
Joe.
at 3 a.m.
I'm sorry. Like, it's not enough to sustain a staff of the same amount of people. That's crazy.
Gosh, we have as many viewers watching as a game that cost $700 million to make.
How many layoffs was it? 1,500 or 1,600 layoffs?
No, it was it went from 900 to 400.
Okay.
It started at 16, then it went to 12, then it went to 8.
So we're talking about, let's just say, just to make it easy, they had 1,000 staff. You have 5,000 players. So every 5 players is meant to generate enough revenue to support one staff. The staff are making, let's say, $100,000 a year. So each fucking person is responsible for $20,000 of buying skins. Just think about it. Use your fucking brain. It doesn't make fucking sense.
There's 3,000 live right now, by the way, playing. We have more viewers playing us than the billion-dollar corporate game.
Destiny 2.
Think about that.
There's like 40, 90, 100 plus thousand people. And you don't think that's an important part of your portfolio?
He's saying on Destiny 2, but Destiny 2, that was a free weekend, Joe. That doesn't count when it's for free, by the way.
I want the smaller one. I want the one that makes barely any money. What the fuck are you talking about?
6,427.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's acknowledging it sucks here. He's acknowledging it's bad. And what he's saying is, why close Destiny 2 down if Marathon is doing worse? I'll be fair with what he's saying, right? The thing is, Joe,
right?
Destiny 2 is 9 years old. It's 9 years old. No, Sony does not buy for $3.2 billion for you to fucking keep fucking resting on your laurels on a game that's 9 years old. The end.
Am I fucking crazy?
Oh, it was a massive update, not a free weekend. Oh, sorry. All right, sorry.
This is pure. Let me run the goddamn company. Guys,
Joe, I just gotta be real. Why does Joe think he doesn't run the companies exactly? You know, like he really believes that he had actually run this shit better. It's just delusional, man. Like there's these people who think that way they're just so fucking dumb, man.
Yeah.
Like it's the same as like a lot of people in pro wrestling, like that watch pro wrestling think that they can run it better.
I know what matches would really sell and what storyline would sell. Yeah.
And they're all wrong. They're all retarded. They don't fucking know what they're talking about. It's the same shit here.
Mm-hmm.
Tactical Tuna for 5 subs.
Let's go.
Yeah, JR asked to be the CEO of Twitter. Yeah.
Wait, Disney is eyeing the acquisition of Lionsgate?
Mm-hmm.
Disney, do not buy Lionsgate for the love of fucking God. Please leave it alone.
Their current fucking pouring themselves out lower wages, and then I'll rehire them later at even lower wages.
He's very talented people.
Disney needs to fuck off, bro.
Because that's how it works these days. You tell me we don't need regulation, we don't need to keep an eye on
regulation.
We don't need to help.
Okay, lose millions a year, like your corporation.
I just wonder though, because like we have access, right, to some numbers on the front end, right? But these executives actually have access to everything. They have access to all of the analytics on how this game is performing, what the profits are. Like, but Joe knows better with just his layman's perspective of what's going on. Like, it's just a delusional mentality. Like he's acting like the decision was made for no reason whatsoever. And I just guarantee you there is a reasoning, there is a rationale behind it. Okay. And he has to go in, by the way, these executives have to go into the shareholders and explain on calls and in conferences why they made these decisions, you know? Like,
yeah, and they could lose fucking a lot more.
Developers or gamers, man, fuck off.
Bungie's done, by the way. I think Bungie won't make it for another 2 years. It's over. Like, I'm not.
Marathon can't support 400 people anyway, and if they're truly just in the incubation,
because they're gonna try to find a spot for you. No. I hope other game studios are like, all right, hey, we need you. Come to our
and you know what? If they're that good, that's what will happen, right?
Exactly. They'll get a job.
It kind of solves itself, right? Unless they actually are just bums, or the industry is like in an unsustainable level of bloat, or there's been technological advances with AI and they don't need as many people, like, which may very well be the case. Well, and then it's too bad, so sad. Here's the thing, right? When the car was invented, the people who used to scoop the horse poop off the streets lost their job. Did we invent laws to stop that from happening? No. This is a Luddite mentality, Joe. You know?
Our studios, indie guys pick them up. Other people pick them up. It feels like AAA game outside.
So you're forced to hire the fired people of Bungie? You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, we have to feel bad for them. So what do you do? Concept art. What do you do? Concept art. What do you do? Concept art. What do you do? Concept art.
I just want Joe. Does Joe keep this same energy though for the automobile factory workers that their job was sent to fucking China, or the coal miner who lost their job because of environmental regulations fucking over coal miners? No, these people told them learn to code. That's what they said. Ooh. You're a dumb fucking redneck hick and you need to learn fucking skills and you need to learn to code, right? I just don't have any sympathy for these fucking people. Fuck them. This is a globalized economy and you just don't understand, and we don't want Americans to have to work these sort of fucking jobs anymore, and da-da-da-da.
By the way, the irony of them back in the day saying learn to code, with them not going, why is AI helping people code? That's my job. Well, fucking AI learned to code.
Oh, maybe learn to weld. Fuck.
Yeah, learn to weld. Learn to fucking bricklay there, buddy.
Outside of Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto 6, right? Because they have $1 billion. But outside of them, it feels like AAA gaming is fucking done, man. We got Ubisoft falling apart. They're remaking fucking, their best Assassin's Creed. They just put it back out. It's like they can't make games no more. Where's Beyond Good and Evil 2?
They can't make games no more.
Wow. Cares about Beyond Good and Evil 2 anymore. The last one came out 23 years ago. It's over.
They tried to put a small fucking mention and hope in both of these statements. Future projects still in early incubation. So apparently there is something.
Well, that's like pre-production in movies, and to me that doesn't mean anything.
Right, because it could get canceled tomorrow.
I think it could close down.
I'm going to be real. Sony, the entire Sony corporation could go out of business tomorrow, and the world's going to keep on spinning. People are still going to go to work. People are still going to live their lives, regardless of whether there's a new God of War game or a new Destiny game. Like, this is a very childish thing to get this fucking worked up about. Like, there is actually real shit going on in this world, but.
Yeah, I'm just throwing something out there, and they fully intend to limp along more. Marathon will go down, 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 and guess what? Here come more layoffs. In fact, we're closing.
And the truth is, with the way the world is going, we might look back on times like this when we had the luxury to bitch about the price of a video game or whether our favorite video game studio was getting closed and be like, good God, we just didn't know how good we fucking had it. Because buckle up, like the next decade can be absolutely fucked for all of us. And, Joe's sitting here like, I don't know, man. People are fucking delusional. Like they really are. They think that this will always last and that it's always going to be so prosperous and there's always going to be this level of wealth. And it's just not the case, Joe.
Yeah. If that fucking happens, if Sony destroys Bungie like that, all right.
They should. Sony should bury Bungie under the dirt where they belong. Bungie is done.
All right, guys.
And they're shutting down Destiny 2. Fuck them. No more. That's all they had left. That's all they were good for, and they're done now. They're closing it down, so fuck them.
Guys,
bend.
Thank y'all so much for
Bend
watching.
over and take
Sorry to bring
it.
to you, but
They're gonna close fucking Destiny 2, and we're all gonna be like, oh yeah, man, I hope they make it. Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Fuck them.